Okay. I know you can't see my desk yet. So I couldn't get a face cam set up, so we're not gonna have a camera same time as my drawing. But we're gonna see how this goes. So guys, of course I caught another cold this weekend, but I think my energy is high enough to attempt this. I was running a little behind, but that's not abnormal. Okay. Yeah, those gummy bears dancing, they're satisfying. It's not gonna work as well with this song. I think I have some milder vibes on this playlist. Like we're not gonna get my you know, yeah, some of the shit that sometimes I listen to. So anyway, hi guys. Hi Flair, I see you. Z, what's up? I know a lot of people were popping off in my Warframe channel. I might do some games, maybe on stream after this. I did a workout. I did not. I didn't shower after, so I'm kind of sitting in my own stink right now. I love the information I give you guys. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just pulling up a couple reference pictures. We're doing some cats and kavats, some feline themed sketchbookings. My last sketchbook stream attempt, I didn't even announce because I was not wanting people to really show up and judge me too hard, which sounds terrible, but it's because I don't have the best camera set up for it yet, and I'm a perfectionist, and sometimes you just gotta do it. So here is, where are we? Here's my desk. And on the side, this was my last sketchbook stream. We did some faxes. So today is going to be cats and kavats. As I said before, kavats are the feline companions, feline-esque, I should say, in Warframe, the game. That is also a huge addiction of mine, so let's go back to my full cam real quick. So I'm just pulling up a couple of reference pictures. I think Poke's got some screenshots of some kavats. They're kind of creepy looking, but I like them. Maybe we'll do Kalemos. I think maybe I uploaded a picture somewhere. Actually, Pokes, if you can find me a good Kalemos picture too, that'd be cool. But yeah, we'll see what we have time for. I'm just sitting here. I'm wasting time. So let's go to my desk. Yeah. I haven't even opened Warframe today, by the way, or any game. In fact, I spent so much time trying to get just 2 cameras to connect to my PC at once. I was trying to get a third so we had a face cam, but we'll do what we do. I'm gonna scoot over to my desk. Pokes, is Val still outside? Look, we got the nail paint. It's not gonna stay on. It's not, but it's okay. Alright, let me pop back over. She's outside. Let's go. Thanks, Relentless. I never paint my nails. I hate it because I always pick it off, but they're shiny. Actually, Val was gonna help me, but she was outside, and we did this so fast. Fine. It's fine. Oh, hey, Bennett. I'll hydrate before I draw. I should be pretty well hydrated. I just did I did like a 45-minute cardio bike ride. And I did a little bit of upper body, so you know. It helped me wake up since this little tiny cold was kicking my ass while I was trying to sleep last night. Alright, let's go over to the desk. Let's see if we can just pull out some sketches. So guys, I do use weird colors sometimes. I like to do my undersketch with blue, you will see. Cardio, I know. No tea today. I haven't even made any tea, which is sad, but I am drinking water from my ghost cup. We're getting some new ones. We got a blue one and a green one coming. Alrighty. If sound balance is weird, let me know. I love to be weird. Alright, let's go over here. I'm gonna scoochies. I got my chair. It's rolling. And what's gonna have to happen, because I don't have my PC at my art table, I just keep up with you guys on my phone, okay? This is my hand. There, you can see my nails better. I don't know how the focus is gonna be. You're happy with your new car? I know. Hold the tea bag. No tea? Hold my bags. So, love you guys. And yes, like I said, we're going to do some reference photos. So I will probably just pull up some Kavat pictures on my iPad for now. Pokes found a couple of screenshots. They're creepy, but I like them. So if you guys don't know what Kavats are, we'll probably go with something like this. They're kind of creepy, but they're fun. Oof. My setup's not in the most ideal. Yeah, I guys want to see some. These are those portraits that I've shown on stream before too. We could do peoples one day as well. Do the people. So no, my unfinished Raven page. We're just gonna go to a whole new spread here. Boop. So I don't know how long this stream is gonna last. Eventually, I'm gonna have a camera where you guys can kind of see better. And right now, I know my shadows with my lighting setup, they're not gonna be the best, but we're gonna do this. Relentless. I haven't done my PP check today. Ooh, and you're peg and pokes. Let's go. Watch me get distracted. I did warn. This is gonna be a chatty. It's probably gonna be more chatty than sketchy, cause I very good at talking and arting at the same time. So what I got here is, it's called a non-photo blue pencil. Picked it up from some animation friends of mine when I was studying in university, and I just love it for under sketches. So I usually do a loose sketch with my blue pencil, and then we'll kind of refine it up. Also, Relentless, I think you sent me a picture of one of your Kavats too, with the fun armors. We might just start on this side here. And if you guys can't see, you need me to shift stuff around, let me know. I am like so open to suggestions. I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, let's go. So I'm just gonna do like a Kavat portrait based on one of the little screenshots that Poke sent me real quick. They're very bat-like, and I like them. Yeah, okay, so your Kavat with the armor. Lord Beerus. So we'll probably, I'll look at Lord Beerus. Maybe we can get a little bit of the cute, I say cute, the armored Kavats later. So this one, Pokes, this is your Kavat, right? He used Captura. So like I said, also guys, these are Warframe creations technically. So, you know, rights to Warframe on their Kavats. I will not take credit for creating these creatures. But you know, still fun. And also, if anybody is here from the Warframe community has a lot of extremely talented and extremely creative people. I've really loved rediscovering the world of Warframe, and yeah. That is okay, so this is Poke's bearded clam. The names, guys. It's okay. I run around with either, well, it's usually Crusty Puff Puss. Puff Puss. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like I said, you guys aren't gonna be able to see much until I get to the darker colors, so let's just get this rough sketch down. But yeah, how's everybody's weekend? Poke's got his new car. He decided to surprise me on Friday, before I streamed. Pulled it into the driveway, came up to my room while I was in the middle of playing a couple rocket matches, and scared the fuck out of me because I'm jumpy as fuck. But yeah, I was like, alright, I knew you were gonna get a new car soon. I don't know if this is the kind of surprise I would want. Alright, I'm spending too much time on the ear detail. But you know, it is a very awesome car, and the fact that it functions and he doesn't have to worry when he's driving, that's good. Folks, you can tell him which car you got, you know? It's an electric. The only downside is finding a charger for it, because it didn't come with one, has been kind of a bitch. Also, guys, if you really want, we can do some pet sketches too. If not today, next time I set this up. Folks, I still will need your assistance eventually. Trying to get a face cam set up for this. I will scoot to my other desk in a little while and we can catch up once I'm done with my anxiety here. Everybody I saw has been taking advantage of the double credit weekend. When does that officially end? I don't even know if it's over yet. I said I haven't been on the game in a while. I am struggling to. I don't think you guys can really see what I'm doing. Oh well, we'll figure it out as we go. The music is chill. I can also turn the music up. Well, because a kavat is not quite a cat, I'm gonna kind of struggle a little bit with figuring out where I want to place things. It'll be a minute. It'll be a little bit. Because they almost have like some mechanical looking components. Yeah. I think they're my favorite type. Oh, I did just get the final piece to be able to build a Nautilus. I don't know anything about them, but I can build one now in Warframe, so. Is that a W? I don't know. I know Z got his built already. Got the piece a little ahead of me. Pokes, you still need a couple pieces for it. Which ones? I don't even know. I don't know. Get your phone out of the frame. Oh, my bad, friends. Thanks, Pokes. That's how I'm seeing you guys. Streamception. You guys like that? You guys like that? You don't want to read my chat on top of my chat on top of my chat? But yeah, again, since I don't have my PC right in front of me, it's the best way. Actually, I can pull my phone up in front of me. There we go. You'll see my arm shadow for a second. I don't know if Kavats are the best thing for me to start with now that I think about it. They're still different. There, is that better? Trying to adjust myself. Fuck this. There we go. Now I should be able to see you guys. We can also zoom in a little. See what happens. I just don't know about the focus once I move my camera. I might have to manually adjust it on my computer. We got a little bit of a delay too, so see. As I said, guys, experimenting. I'm experimenting. I don't truly know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah. Guys, tomorrow is Star Wars Day. Anybody doing anything fun for it? Where's our buddy here? Anybody? I should be streaming tomorrow. No, unless something absolutely goes wrong. The only thing that's kind of in the air with it being Star Wars Day is which games and what time I'm going to start. Because we might do a slightly longer stream, but if we do that, we might also start just a little bit later. And then Tuesday, I have been streaming as of recently, but I will have to either push my Tuesday stream to later in the evening or cancel Tuesday because I have a doctor's appointment, which is fine. That is okay. Alright, it's not going to look exactly like your Kavat Pokes, but we'll get there. The other thing is I've not really done a Kavat drawing before, so outside of a quick sketch I did in Val's sketchbook not long ago. We'll get the darker colors down and then you guys can see it soon. Put your phone in Master Chief's hands. Oh, it's okay. I'm actually using, so you guys, what you're seeing is my iPad over here. We can actually, I might even be able to manually zoom in a little bit for you guys in a little bit. It's very hard for me to adjust the overhead camera. Oop. We got some dirties. We got some dirties on here. Is that better, folks? I don't even know. Are you playing Warframe right now? I also did just learn what the Tenno Creates hashtag is. I didn't use it on today's stream per se because I'm not actually playing the game, or you know, technically a Kavat is a Warframe character is not the right word, but creature. It's a character. It's the right word. Being. However, we might do some pet drawings too. I just figured it'd be fun to do one of these just for fun. We got these little saber teeths here. We're trying. Just gonna go a little bit looser instead of being perfectionistic. So that's part of my problem when I draw in front of people. I get nervous, friends. And you'd think I'd be okay, but I am yeah. It's very different. And I do commissions and everything. I've done chalkboard art for restaurants. Yeah, it's a companion. You know? Also, sorry to anybody who was expecting me to start this earlier. I needed to start this stream earlier, and I did not. Alright, we're gonna start going a little darker in a second. There we go. Pokes, are you gonna be playing some more Windrose tonight? No, you're still liking that. Alright. He's gonna probably just end up going to the other page a little bit. Art stream, Kunj, what's up? I know, it's I started a little late and I am very nervous, and it's probably got the same issues as last time, right? Where the stuff is not focusing quite right. I haven't fully figured out my problems. Alright guys, I'm getting out. I have like a whole thing of Faber-Castell pencils here. Fancy smancy. Oof. I just like the colors here. Pulling out a couple. We're going with our blues and our purple themes again because it's just it's my vibe. It is the vibe. What have you been up to, Kinch? How are you? How's the weather on the other side of the big water? Alright. Got a couple colors pulled out here. Got a kind of a navy. I guess this stuff is okay. You love art streams? Aw. Well, let me know if it's out of focus. Yeah. I got very nervous setting up, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I really wanted to have a face camera ready, just because I think it's, I don't know, I have this thing, right? I am also, I'm not anti-social, but I'm definitely an introvert. But I do like to stream with a face cam, not because I like to be seen, but I think it's nice sometimes to relate to people face to face in a way, or, you know. So maybe next time we'll have a face camera ready, but I don't have one at my desk right here. And my computer is so far behind me that it's just is not happening right now. I even had a third camera brought in, and I couldn't get my PC to read 3 cameras at once. We're lucky that we can do 2. So, and that's probably a me error, you know. And yes, my hand was in the way there. Could use a capture card and that Sony camera. We could. I would need to know how to set it up. Also, Ember, welcome back. Shit Cap's screaming hello at me. I'll switch over to my other camera in a minute. Just say hello. You were in Inverness yesterday having afternoon tea and drinks for your dad's birthday. That's amazing. Inverness. All right, yeah, we definitely have the proportions wrong on Pokes Kavat here, but I also don't care. This is it is a fictional character. It is for funsies, and okay. Let's go. Amber, I saw you posting about credits weekend. I actually just got my standing to where I was even able to do that profit taker mission. You'll get it. I would say don't rush things in Warframe though. Take your time, enjoy it. There's so much in that game that you can do that yeah. And maybe I take it super slow compared to some people. Like I sit on warframes and weapons for a long time before I even choose to level them up or like get affinity standing for it. So maybe don't go to my extreme, but it's okay. He's okay. The food was so good. It sounds really good. What kind of food did they have? All right. This song is a little here, let me scoot over. This song's funny for an art stream. It's like slow. Alright, in case you guys are wondering, yes. iPad. This is Pokes' Kavat. It is a very loose version of his of his Kavat. So credit event ends in 16 hours, 58 minutes. There we go. And then I took advantage of the double what is it? Not double, but the mod booster that I got from the calendar. So we did that last night, which is nice. Thanks for Pokes, and I don't know if iWaiting is here right now, but the slight carry, by slight I mean heavy carry, on helping me get more arcanes, which I always forget that those count as mods, but they do. Alright, so we get more done. I'm just going to rush through this first little sketchy thing. Not that your Kavat's not worth it, Pokes. And we're not going to go true to color, we're just getting the general idea here. For the fucks and giggles, of course. And I'll keep glancing up here. The AI told you what to do and you were thinking about asking the people that know it more. Yeah, that's what I love about the work. Like I said, and posting in my community, we have so many awesome people who are they're far more responsive and knowledgeable than I am. So I'm glad that you're able to get a couple suggestions from them. That's why I really love it. Oh, also guys, I tried out the new mode in Fortnite that was supposed to be kind of similar to Star Wars Battlefront, and honestly, I only did one round, so maybe it's okay. I didn't like the map that I got. There's a chance I might just end up doing Star Wars Battlefront and just reopening that game, or I have Lego Star Wars too that I have not played probably since Star Wars Day like 4 years ago. So that's also an option. Um, we'll play that by ear tomorrow for fucks and giggles. Fancy sandwiches and fancy desserts. Did you guys have wait. One of the things I think of with tea, do you have a watercress sandwich? Is that a thing? Little watercress sandwiches and crumpets. I'm like making shit up. I know it. Oh, we just got a very sharp tooth there. Well, it's still Kavat-esque. It's not the exact dimensions, but you know, they're supposed to be kind of, you know, what's the word? Bumpy. Little bumpy fucks. Ignore my horrible language. Go. Yeah, I'll probably end up eating a late dinner, and I'm also not opposed to maybe gaming a little bit after this. We'll see. We'll see where we end up. Ideally, I'll get a full sketch spread. I keep covering my own drawing too, so yes, I hold my pencil funny. I do all kinds of things weird. Everybody has their own shit. Yep. It's got the creep factor, the scary factor. You wouldn't want to run across any of these in the wild. Actually, you would. I want a Pekavat. Better than a dog. It's a thing, but they were all meat or fish based. Here, let me switch back over this camera real quick. I just want to say hello Because okay, I'm also looking at my PC just to see if it's not too blurry. We're fine. Oh, hello. I saw you get here, Ember. Still my workout clothes. Big surprise. You never had afternoon tea before, so maybe. Oh no, I just rolled over my headphones. Sorry. This is what happens when I move my chair back and forth. So maybe it's not really a thing, but you've also heard of people having that. Afternoon tea is for fancy people. I So in Victoria, Canada, which is like Pacific Northwest, I already peeled some of my fingernail polish off, by the way. But there's it's like this palacey thing. I don't even know what the place is called, but they have this high tea, like this Victorian style high tea. Um, and I remember I have like this very specific memory of my mom taking me as like this special thing. It's like these little fancy teacups. We had scones and we had crumpets. And like these little like fancy desserts. I was probably like 13 at the time. But that's my experience with a high tea, an afternoon tea is very, very fancy. Now let's get back over to the to the drawing table. I told you guys this is gonna be super disorganized. Princess treatment. Yeah, it was definitely princess treatment. And if you know anything about me, I'm not really a princessy style girl. Even growing up, I was just a tomboy. Just but I did love tea, and I do still actually like to do girly things sometimes. I occasionally like to put on dresses and get dressed up. But for the most part, I also I don't want to be, I don't know. Yeah. If you know me, most days I'm walking around a t-shirt and shorts because I don't really have to, even like with my work meetings when I was having them, which that's another story. I don't have that many right now, but they don't care. I wear whatever the fuck I want. Because most of it was and is virtual for me right now. So, with that said, yeah, I will not shame anybody who wants to put a little more time and effort into their wardrobe. I own proper clothes. I just don't always have the need to wear them. So I run around in like fitness clothes most of the time. I'd rather be in something that I get sweaty in. Yeah, it's a character, not the clothes. Yeah, t-shirt and pants aren't, well, sometimes, they're shorts or whatever. We can be tough princesses too. I enjoy it. But yeah, it's still fun to get dressed up. It's special occasions for me. And then like I actually do enjoy wearing dresses at those times. It's more special. All right, folks, I'm almost done with your little Kavat portrait. It took me a little longer just to get into the mood for it, but the mood's not the right word, but I do like the little lightning style things on his chest. But we're not going to render those right now. Oh yeah, we're just doing color sketches. Guys, if you did post some pictures of your pets in my Discord, I'll see if I could pull up any today. Maybe we do a couple meow meows. And if not, next time, I feel like it'd be kind of a fun little giveaway thing to do at some point too. We're just going in with a couple flat colors here for funsies. Keep it quick. Otherwise I get too into the details. Wrong kind of tea. You just have tea at whatever time it is that you're wanting tea. You don't wait for anything ever. Afternoon tea is a bit lighter and mainly cakes and scones. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what I had. I had like a. Okay, wait. The difference between afternoon tea and high tea. Is afternoon tea and high tea the same thing? Or is that different? I'm not very cultured in that. I just know I love tea. I will drink tea almost any time of day. I have just learned, some teas have caffeine, some do not. I will drink the full gamuts. of them. There we go. Well, Pokes, thanks for getting me a screenshot of your Kavat. There we go. Maybe I'll get on Warframe in a little while. Maybe I'll do some carballs. We'll see. Relax. I also have not been arting enough lately. Arting. And a lot of it's just been like a mental block thing. So I feel like sharing with you guys as I get out of it is also probably a good thing for me. There. I'm pretty happy with this guy for now. You can come back to him later. Maybe I'll add some of the lightning details. You're off to clear Uranus on Steel Path. Let's go. Oh wait, what events is tomorrow? I haven't actually cleared my Steel Path chart, star chart. One thing I need to maybe start doing eventually. Let me know when you start doing the main story modes, Ember. Like not the main story, the story quest as you like get through them. And also, if you want to stream them in my Discord, I'm sure that I can pop in or somebody else who's done it because some of those can be a little bit challenging. I didn't really watch videos when I did it. I just I listened to friends or like I did one of them I think at the same time as the Pokes helped me through New War Pokes. You helped me with that one a lot. Old Piece I did on my or no, I co-played it while Z was finishing it. But yeah, it was helpful to have somebody who kind of had just done it or known what they were doing. There we go. You only have 2 left and you'll need help with them. Let's go. Hey, what's up? Welcome, FC. FC Cow. You just use how to draws that are made for 9-year-olds. Oh no. I'm very scared. This is a very loose drawing, first of all, and also everybody has their own process, and I'm not even this kind of thing actually makes me very nervous because I don't share my art live very often. Like I will share my finished drawings, but you know. This is very what's the word for me? I get nervous. It's new for me, so I'm trying to push my boundaries a little bit. And you know, welcome in. All right, let's see. We have so we have this. This is basically the reference I was using for this Kavat. Thank you. I'm coming back over here real quick. Also, if you guys end up sending me picture in Discord, boom. Slipping back over here for a second. Thank you. I'm just fixing a couple settings on my computer real quick. I still don't know if the camera's fully focusing while I'm doing it, but we're having fun. Amber, you said it's scary because you don't see well at all. So when you do enter those 2 left ones, you get locked in them. So you may not play Warframe for weeks if you can't finish them. I think you'll be okay. Like I said, stream it in, if not my Discord, just like find someone who knows how to do it. There's also plenty of walkthroughs. But again, thank you FC Cal, by the way. FC like football club. Thanks, C. Humble. Thank you. You like my chair? What's up, potato? Wait, what's the same picture? Wait. I don't know what happened. Same picture. Alright, I'm going back over to my drawing. I'm going back over. I'll flip my camera again. So my drawing desk is over there, so I scoot my chair back and forth between the two, but I want to say hi. The screenshot and the drawing. Oh, that's what you're saying. Ha. Funny. My eyes are crossing too. Ignore me. Alright, let's go back there. Cheesy, you urinate. Cheesy pickup line. Good. I'm proud of you for avoiding your, avoiding getting UTI. Okay, so let's go through. So this is still Pokes' Kavat. Pokes'? I might just do one more just to get a different angle. So we'll do this little like forward-facing one, and then we'll either swap to a different Kavat, or we can also do some regular felines, some regular kitty cats. I also thought about doing Kalemos. You like how Cheesy announces themselves every time? I urinated. Damn. So Amber, you might ask for help because you think your friend is sick of you asking. He basically did it all. Aw, there's no shame. Like I said, you can stream at one of my Discord channels, and like if I don't drop in, I'm sure we will have people who can. There's plenty of people in the Warframe community that would absolutely be there. I struggle with a lot of things, especially when I'm streaming. I still need a new controller, but that's not even the only problem I have. There's a lot of things I fumble through. And I have no shame in saying. So I don't, yeah, you weren't here. You were here when I streamed the Hex in Warframe. The tank kicked my ass. That's not the angle I want here. Let's scoot this guy down a little bit. By the way, guys, I have a rubber eraser. If you're wondering why I'm using this thing that looks like clay, it's just easy. It's just easy. All right, let's just start with a little bit of an overlay thing. Also, this song's a good vibe. We got some Cyril. Folks, again, thank you for using your little captura thingy and get me a couple screenshots of Kavats. It helps. It helps. I could have done some on my own, but yeah. Damn. Jealous because you have no game. Struggle ain't even half of the kind of help you need. Oh, you're fine though. I don't think any of us will judge, and if someone judges you, like if you're struggling with something like that, they're not worth your time anyway. You know, it's fine. Right? It's okay. I invite judgment. Oh, what I was saying, the hex mission, the tank, it kicked my ass about 20 times live on stream. It's like one of those quests where it's like, oh, it could take, you know, an hour, whatever. I always add like an extra hour for Holly time. I will make something take longer. My master rank up from 16 to 17. Oops. It probably would have been faster if I wasn't streaming it, to be fair, but it is what it is. I'm embarrassing. Have I done dragons before? I have. Hi, Dragon Blood. What's up? I don't think I have any dragons in the sketchbook right now. We got our foxes. La 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 la. Oh, look, we got a couple Zelda. Do I have any dragons in here? I'm flipping through. I could find a different sketchbook, but yeah, I have done dragons. Now there's a unfinished raven. I could look for you at some point. Maybe. But these are Kavats, and actually, I will say they do have a lot of dragon-esque features with these, like very kind of. Oh fuck! I just probably moved my camera a little too high. What would you say? Like the scale-like features and the blades. I would say dragon is a dragon cat hybrid would probably be a very accurate description for a Kavat in a way. Yeah. Dragons are my absolute favorite mythical creature, though. You failed one quest mission 30 times, not judging. You can see where to go. If you were here for my stream on Friday, right? So it ends up, I was catching a cold, so my eyes were extra watery, and I wear a contact. By the end of my stream, I actually could not see. So when I was saying goodnight to everyone, I literally couldn't even look at the camera. On Friday night, it was pretty bad. So yeah, Fortunately, that was a mission where I could kind of stumble through and people could just revive me. I wasn't doing something by myself, but yeah. I was like, what's happening? All right, this POV is a little different. All right, we're gonna be a little sketchy again. I'm not gonna overthink it. There we go. And if I am a little slow on chatting, guys, it's just because my phone is the way that I am seeing chat, as opposed to like when I'm playing games and my chat is literally on my screen in front of me. Which I will still miss things sometimes when I'm playing games because, like in Rocket League, for example, shit moves so fast. Yeah, if I ever miss a comment, you are welcome to tell me to, hey, did you catch that? I won't get offended most of the time. Unless you made an assholey comment, and then maybe I'll get offended. Maybe I'll be an asshole back. Yeah, dragons were my... Hi, dragon. Speaking of dragons. Words is hard. They are. My pet, like, invisible pet as a kid was a dragon that would fly behind my car on road trips with me. Yes, I had a very vivid imagination. Woods. Yeah, I had a dragon friend. It was my invisible friend. Anyway, we all had those, right? I would also like put my head out the window and like the wind would kind of create music for me. It was very interesting. So, all right, folks. This one's gonna be, if you guys are wondering, this is a very different angle of a kavat that I'm using for a reference. It's fine. It's fine. He almost has like a hole for a nose. So Dragon's Blood, have you ever played Warframe? That is what this character is kind of modeled after. These companions. They're my favorite companion type in Warframe. There's also some like canine style companions, but yeah, Kavats for sure, my favorite. The meow meows. But the very scary meow meows. I like a dog. You wanna pet that dog? Ready to embrace the ocean on the 14th. Is that World's Ocean Day or something? Explain. Also, hi. What is... Oh. Are you ready to embrace the ocean? I want to be in the ocean. I think Shanzi was posting pictures of himself at the beach earlier up in the Pacific Northwest. And I was like, ooh, that looks so nice right now. Especially when he said it was like there by the water. I can imagine. We had a beautiful day in Atlanta though. I cannot complain. Like 69 degrees today, guys. I went on a walk at least. All right. This is going to be a very unusual angle because I don't know. It's very awkward for me, but it's fine. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Can you guys even see? No, I'll go up here. You have played. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what these are based on. So I mainly stream Rocket League and Warframe. Tomorrow will be a little different because it's Star Wars Day, so we might be doing a I'm still deciding if I want to do the Fortnite Star Wars stuff that they added or just stream like good old-fashioned Star Wars Battlefront 2 from back in the day. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do both. I don't know. Or if I want to just do some Rocket League as well and just pop on some of the Star Wars decals that I have from last Star Wars Day and call it. Or I have Lego Star Wars. I'm open to options. Like, I'm open to whatever you guys want to say. You'd say your favorite frame is either Umbra or Uriel. Let's go. Uriel I do not own yet, but I've got to I guess me say in the Duviri, the circuit, I get to use Uriel, and I kind of want now. I've been maining Protea. I also have a Titania build I like. I just don't really know how to use her yet. And then Saren Prime was my my second ever Prime frame. Way back when, and I'm gonna start pulling her out again a little bit too. I might end up doing less than I thought I would, guys. I'm so slow. As a perfectionist, and yeah, it's a thing that I have to break. It's sometimes the reason why I won't even start something. Like this is only my second ever sketchbook stream. I want to do more. I always hate on my setup. I hate that I don't have a proper camera. I get frustrated, so then I don't do it. That state is your normal vision. You don't know what you mean. To your good night. The other day you spoke up. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, everything starts to get very like so I have an astigmatism too, right? So all the lights start to bleed together, and that's kind of what was happening. Oh, we don't need that extra tooth there. That just goes here. All right, folks, your Kavats is very very grinny. The word I'm looking for. I almost feel like I should go over this with some gouache paint or something at some point. That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do a painting stream at one point. Because I do have a painting setup. It's again just me being picky about cameras as well. You could introduce me into a good-sized Warframe Discord chat. You could if you wanted to. We're also growing. If you want to join my Discord as well, we're growing my Warframe community. And I love you guys so much. I still love my Rocket community too. Okay. Very much. Folks was like, "You want to do a car drawing stream?" I was like, to be honest, it'd be interesting. But I'm far more interested in the Warframe characters. All right, this one's really messing with my brain. Maybe we'll switch to some regular cats for a little bit. But I hope everybody's had a really good weekend. I know I was complaining earlier about catching a cold again. My immune system's just kind of been trash, but some of it's on me and my just like really shit sleep. It's okay. All right, what am I missing? Astigmatism, cataracts. The Kavat face looks like the sirens in Sea of Thieves. Oh, the one on the bottom? Yes, it kind of does. Yeah, this angle was a little uncomfortable for me, but that's also that's one of the reasons why I was gonna do it here. Let's lighten up some of these lines. I'll just lighten up, darken up the parts I like, and then we'll move on to something else. I don't want to bore you guys. I also never know like if these get boring or not. Go with a darker blue real quick again. So yeah, this is kind of my colored pencil sketchbook process, if you guys were wondering. Just sometimes I don't do an underdrawing with the blue. A lot of times I do. It just depends on the day. Here we go. And then like obviously for other types of art, like the chalkboard art I would do for restaurants and everything. Different materials, different style. And I also do digital art sometimes, which would probably be an easier setup, but in a lot of ways, especially with like AI stuff being as it is, I just feel like there's something more authentic about pencil on paper. And I'm not hating on digital art at all. It's an amazing tool, but you know, like I have an iPad. I absolutely love the program Procreate for freehand drawing. It's pretty incredible, but yeah. No hate. Alright, thanks for lurking. Big lovesy. Get with the big man. Who's the big man? Kunji sent a picture of the food at the place she went to. Not quite all the same food, but a lot of it is the same and it's similar. Ooh, let's go. I wanna drool over your fancy tea party. I'm calling it tea party. The fancy tea food. Alright, should I draw regular kitty cats next? Or stick with Kavats for a little bit? You guys tell me. The Kavats are fun. I don't mind. Once my brain gets done with this, or if I get too anxious, then maybe I'll just jump to a game. Let me know. And also, guys, I am open to suggestions as far as like camera angles and stuff go. There's only so much I can do right now with the technology I have and my cluelessness. But I'm learning every day, so the same with it's like Warframe. I'm always figuring my shit out, and sometimes I'm figuring stuff out in the real time, very slowly compared to how fast some people can figure it out, and that's okay. The big man's Twitch is at Goblin of Dice. Let's go. And you're saying he does the Warframe too? What games do you like to play? I know, like I said, my community is a lot of Warframe and Rocket League, which are two very different games, and we have some crossover, which is kind of awesome. And I swear I play other games sometimes too, guys. It's just, it depends on the day. There are some games that I end up just playing more so off stream. I've even been doing a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy, just not on stream. It's just like one of those games I'll kind of like jump into when I need something different and not competitive at all. Games like that. Yeah, I've been stuck on the same Kavat angle for a while. So if that gets boring, apologies. Most traditional art streamers use pretty much the same angle they might have. Yeah. So I actually have another camera that I was trying to set up, and the biggest thing I had was I don't know if it's my PC or my OBS. It's not I got it to work with two cameras when I switch between the two, but in fact, let me see something. See what happens if I turn this camera on. I can add it. Hold on. Let's see. Add. La 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 la. I'm just messing with something real quick, friends. Video capture device. Create new. Oh, that's gonna go black. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if it actually picks it up. No, it didn't. See, it's just duplicating. So that's supposed to be a separate camera. Yeah. So it was not picking up the third camera. All right. We're just gonna delete that source. Sorry. I was experimenting, as per the usual. Look at me skating back over here. This message is highlighted. Hi, says. What's up? So yeah, eventually I do want to have a base camera like up on the top right or bottom left while I'm sketching. I think it'd be nice. But for now, I just gotta scoot back and forth between here and there. Alright, my eyes are turning in a lot. I don't know if you guys could see it. So, like I said, I'm blind in one eye, and when I get tired, this eye will cross. It'll turn in a little. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's go back. Oof. I like how you highlight your messages, says it's great. You've been in and out of playing games, you just can't get your mind to sit there and grind, but you'll play mic up in Fortnite. I've actually never mic'd myself up in Fortnite. There's also, you can voice chat in Warframe too, can't you? Yeah, I think you can. How have you been, Zez? Zez. I just like to say your name like that. I don't know. Yeah, here we go. We'll finish up with this Kavat, and then maybe I'll switch to a regular kitty cat or one more Kavat angle just for the fuck of it. We'll see. We'll see. There's just trying to keep things kind of fluid here. We're winging it as per the usual. There we go. And I am glancing up. I try to keep up with you guys too. I just have to read chat on my phone. La la la. Draw me like one of your French girls. Are you giving me, is this a Titanic quote, Amberly? Thanks for the resub. Biggest loves. Oh no. Oh wait, my whole camera froze. You guys can't even see it. I fucked my camera up. Hold on. I know what I did. Here. Now we should be good, right? Oh, see, this is what happened. Oh no. It did freeze. Alright, let me fix this. We're gonna delete. I'll fix it. Let's go back. That's what I said. Oh no. Because you never play without a teammate. This is facts. Alright, let me fix. See, this is exactly what's gonna happen when I, that was my struggle with my art stream. I've got multiple cameras set up on my computer, but I think I just froze one out. So I was just sitting there talking while I was frozen. Unable to sleep, so now you're here. Well, welcome in. Let me see if I can fix my camera over there real quick. Oh no. Yeah, there's an ad. Alright, let's see. Is that... Nope, that's not live yet. Yeah, I messed it up. We'll be fine. Alright, let's remove this source, and then we'll go back to this one. Oh, Z, are you gonna make me do squats or push-ups? Alright, we got this. That should be fine. You guys see my hand? Not yet? Okay, wait. I think if I switch it on and off, now we're just troubleshooting. I'll do my push-ups. See, I might have just broken my art stream just by trying to put on my face camera that I was trying to get set up for this art stream. But yeah, we've been drawing Kavats and it was working for a little bit. I'll do my squats or my push-ups. I'll do my push-ups. It's fine. You wish you could sleep. You have an appointment at the hospital. Oh no. Are you nervous about it, or is it just one of those, like, I get like that a lot, so not judging. Alright, I'm just trying my camera one more time. I'm still crossing my eye. It's so bad. Okay. No. I'm just gonna completely remove this force here. Well, if we need to restart it, we can. Alright, what happens if I go from here? Okay, it's gonna be black. This is me trying to problem solve in the wild. Oh, I think we got it. Okay. Okay, I refreshed it. There we go. We got a live camera again. Alright. I'm not gonna try to turn on a face camera. This one's fine, but the one that I had set up for where I was drawing. Well, wait. Okay. I'll do my push-ups. Thanks, C. Going in for medications and not nervous, just have a horrible sleep schedule. Mine is very broken too. And then I ended up catching a cold this weekend. I think that's why I was extra teary-eyed on Friday night. It is what it is. My immune system's been shit, and it's all related to sleep. Alright, 10 push-ups, and then I'll go back to drawing. You guys were here for an art stream. Yeah, Tech Whiz, yeah. I literally had to just turn it all the way off and back on. We're good. We were fine. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. Facts. You're here for the fart stream. I think we would need to bring you in here for that, Pokes. By the way, Pokes likes to torture me when I'm working out in the garage. I'll do like spin bike rides. Like indoor bike rides. He likes to fart in front of the fan. It blows in my face, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. Anyway, I keep closing that eye because my eye is crossing so much today too. It's great. All right, officially in. Let's go. Welcome. Yeah. Sometimes we're special in there, but I love you guys. I love yeah, genuine people, and that is what I've been finding in these gaming communities. Where did I put my pencil that I was using? I run away for 1 second. All right, we'll use this one. It's fine. It's fine. Well, welcome in. And like I said, this week's going to be a little bit of a weird schedule, guys. Normally, I will stream Warframe on Tuesdays. I actually have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so I don't think I'll be streaming this Tuesday. Tomorrow, I will be streaming Star Wars themed things, even if it's in Rocket League for a little bit. We might just change games a few times for the fuck of it. If I can stream on Tuesday, it'll be in the evening. Otherwise, it'll be a slightly different week than usual. I tried to post a clear schedule, and then even today was it was clear when I started the stream about an hour late that things in my life just are sometimes very flexible. They have to be. It's fine. So now the camera's at least working. Proud of me. Proud of me. The garage fans are not well placed. It's so bad. I'm like working out and I'm about to throw up when he does that. Big loves, folks. Not trying to. But guys, don't hold in your gas. If you have to fart, apparently, apparently you can cause problems holding it in too much, kind of like pee, or your poo. You gotta go. You gotta go. Wow, these conversations. Also, I would blame sleep deprivation on my random topics, but I am just like this. I also don't know what this song is. I'm just kind of. I think this playlist has a slightly more mellow vibe than of my gaming playlist. So there. All right, folks. Thanks for getting some of these funky ass angles of the Kavat for me. It is definitely a fun experiment. I'm just being very loose with my lines. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. I also made the nose a little bit broader than in the picture, but it's okay. The medication you're getting is lowering your immune system, so you'll be feeling like shit. Oh man. I'm assuming it. Well, I'm not gonna make assumptions actually, but if it is for something autoimmune or hopefully everything is okay. But yeah, I'm currently in the middle of weird medical stuff that they are figuring out with my immune system. And an exciting journey, to say the least. The biggest complaint I have is just being in the States, our medical system, like the insurance is poopy and they can deny things that the doctor will, say is necessary. And I don't think insurance companies should have that control. And then the other problem I have is obviously it's very expensive. It is not fun to go to the doctor and then get home and a month later you get a surprise $1,000 bill in the mail. Says I am sorry. Well, you are strong. Out of curiosity, and I'll just you don't have to answer this if it is a very personal question, but did you have a bad bout of Epstein-Barr virus at any point in your life? Because I know that is very one of the things they look at as far as being related to MS. All right, let's move on to something else. I keep drawing the same little dude here. get a little bit of the coloring in here for fun. Alright guys, should I do another kavat or should we move on to like maybe a cat? A meow meow. We can actually move to this page over here. I don't know what got on my paper down here though. Sometimes it might be something that was on the bottom of my iPad. Go. Who was it? Was it you, Kunj, that said you were going to a lot of art streams? You like meow meows, Emily? We could do a regular meow meow. I love meow meows. Alright, so that was just a quick sketch of this guy right here. You can see my ring light. Hi. I do have... Let's see. We could just go regular meow meow from my community. At least you're not American, so it could be worse. Yeah. Like I said, our medical system, it's a blessing and a curse. It's broken in many ways. But it is fine. Can you repeat the question? I was trying to decide if I wanted to draw some regular cats or do some kavats. I have... Somebody posted a picture of their pet recently. I could also draw... This is actually, guys, this is Billy. He is a cat that lives and takes care of a local brew pub in Atlanta. Big fun, big fun. Me and one other person. Maybe it was it you were Velatus. But I'm learning either way. Oh, the question about the MS thing. Oh, about Epstein-Barr virus. So it is also known as mono. But I know that there is a link to it. You know what? We'll do one more kavat spread over here. What just happened? So I'm still using references, guys. Kavats are not my they're not my original character, okay? They are a Warframe creature. Therefore, just doodle one more somewhere. Finish this guy later. I know it's a little bit out of frame. I'm just gonna move my camera up a little bit. There we go. You can kind of see the edge of my iPad. Oh no, earthquake! Earthquake! All right, scooching. Eventually, I'll rearrange my desk. This is a little better too. Oh, you're saying myself and the other person are the only people you watch that aren't exclusively art streamers. I got it. I got you. All right, we're just going with a general kavat just to get a little more full body over here. It'll be a quick sketch, hopefully. And I'll try to, I don't know where you guys can see it, but I might cover it with my hand for a minute. They have such an interesting, it's a very feline face shape, but yeah. Kitty meets dragon. And thanks for being patient with me, everyone. This is, again, my second ever sketchbook stream. I don't usually brave doing this. Could I draw? I could do a whole stream where I do woofs. Yes, I could. I have a lot of dog drawings and portraits that I've done. I could. What's up, Murdoch? Welcome in. Thanks, Relentless. I still get nervous about it. I do. I'm trying not to overthink things because I think when like I said, when I'm drawing on my own, I'm still a perfectionist, but I don't overthink as much. But I have done a restaurant chalkboard in front of a bunch of people before. And actually, that one was dogs. I probably have a picture of it on my Instagram or something. And I did have an art portfolio online at one point. I would have to get it back up. It's been a long time. Go. What kind of, wait, Murdoch, you have a doggy? What kind of dog you have? I found a picture of my my Dalmatian I grew up with earlier, and I was like, oh, I miss her. You've never been diagnosed with Epstein-Barr virus. Interesting. It'd be funny if I drew a cat riding on the back of a dragon. This sounds like the beginnings of a children's book. Could be fun. All right, this one's struggling with the little. Where did I put my eraser? I've been running around with it. There we go. When I was scooting back and forth between my computer and here. All right. I would love a pet Kavat too. Oh. I still think they'd be way scarier than a guard dog. Little cat dragon. Speaking of cat dragons, I think it is amazing that the How to Train Your dragons are basically like oversized cats as well. Just saying. I have not seen the live action of that movie. So. Anybody like it? Thanks for lurking, Murdoch. I did. I had a Dalmatian growing up. Her name was Libby. She was actually extremely smart. She was a very awesome dog. She actually lived full lifespan, old age. She did get a tumor on her chest as she got older. My parents had a pool in their backyard, and she would drink the pool water. And sometimes I wonder if that contributed to this tumor. But she never seemed to be bothered by it. It was just one of those things I always wondered. But outside of that, yeah, beautiful, amazing Dalmatian. I'll have to find pictures of her. I talk a lot about pets, guys. I don't have one of my own right now. I gotta convince Pokes one day. We'll see if he's listening. I'll come home one day with a rescue. He's gonna be mad. A donkey dragon. Yes, that like in Shrek. Is that Shrek 3? I was talking about Shrek 3 recently. Because I keep making reference to oh, the roar. Every time I do the roar as a move in Warframe, because I made it my 4th ability on Protea. I'm like, there's no way. There are people out there who have not seen Shrek, but yeah. I don't even know what the do the roar which one it's from. Is that from the first movie? I'm saying this, I don't even remember anymore. I've seen them all multiple times. Even Puss in Boots, fantastic movie. Good humor. There we go. I love how flat their faces are. Also, guys, because I haven't done a Kavat before, a lot of my sketch lines are very exploratory. So, I don't know if that makes sense to any non-artists out there, but it is just how I kind of learn the shapes of things. It's kind of a process. It's messy, and it's fine. It's fine. Yours was Pebbles. Hi, Shanzi. You back from the beach? Or are you still at the beach? I saw your pictures earlier. I was just talking about you. Well, in a good way. I was saying I would be by the water if I could have today. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your sunshine. Fun times. Alrighty. And yeah, this isn't anybody's Kavat in particular. It's actually probably from the Warframe wiki. I just was trying to find different angles. And I probably made the face a little wide, but we don't care. Don't judge. Oh, you're still at the beach? Okay, Val's gonna be back at 8. What is Val doing? Movie at L's. Okay, perfect. What movie are they watching? I wonder. Oh, to be a kid. I'm guessing she's probably gonna end up eating dinner there. Pokes, are you playing Windrose tonight? I don't remember if you answered me earlier when I asked that. Just ignore the fact that I don't remember or I didn't see it. That eyeball is creeping me out right now. Warframe is confusing. Your brain can't comprehend. There is a lot, and I think that's part of the reason why I adore the community is generally speaking, you guys are not too judgy over my literal stumbling through of the game live uh on stream so often. But I love it still. And like they have a lot of content. I think that's part of what I love is there's so much you can do. It's there's so many different game modes and yeah, like you can make it a grind, but you can also kind of like just dive in and enjoy the world and the community too. So I have a lot of respect for the game and the developers. And you know, there's ways to overcomplicate it, but I think you can still enjoy it with the right people. Nothing wrong with getting a little bit carried in there. She just ate here. You guys finished old leftovers except for pizza. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I had like a late post-workout meal, so I'll be okay for a little whiles. That is no problemo. And then Val does have testing tomorrow, so she needs to kind of be ready to rinse off and go to bed. All right, let me finish this Kavat. I didn't get as much done here as I wanted to. I'm very slow. But I also wanted to talk to you guys, so I like it. Eye is so squinty. So yeah. Might give this one like little fangies. Alright, so this is this side. We got some close-ups. Ignore my little rubber eraser. Then we got this over here. You've nothing on, no tan lines. Let's go. Nude beach for the win. Yeah, remember when I was joking about you want to take pictures? I'm kidding. Don't do it. Let people enjoy their nude beaching in peace. It's fine. I have tan lines. I even have a watch here, like watch tan line. You guys can't really see it. It's there. I took off my watch so I wasn't rubbing it across my paper. I do like how they have tails that are just basically like multiple tails. It's fun. Kind of like Ninetales. Anybody want to play Pokemon Go with me? Like the only one who still plays it. I go on so many walks, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge. I only grind it to be entertained on all of my walkings. So if I played a game tonight, should I open up Warframe for a little bit? Or should I do some Rocket League? Questions. Got the feathers. What are we drawing? We are just doing a little more of a full Kavat. Still on Kavats. You gotten help from, but people. Oh, you were running around like a headless chicken. It's okay. I jump off the map all the time. If I had to do push-ups for every time I jumped off the map, I'd be Actually, I'd probably give myself rhabdo or something. Joking, kind of. You guys like to torture me, but I love you. Yeah, I'm just keeping the sketch loose. Let's go. That way I'm not stuck on the same page for forever. Let's scoot this up. And yeah, I know you guys can kind of see my tablet on the side. Like I said, I'm not a normal person, huh? I'm not a regular art streamer, even though I do have an illustration degree. And streaming art still makes me extremely nervous. Even more nervous than falling off the map in front of everyone in Warframe. So it's a more personal thing for me, and it's just this is my way of just saying fuck it, I'm gonna do it, and thanks for being here. Yeah. Still gonna use references for some of these. I don't know what these smudges are on the paper. It's okay. It's okay. We got some weird shadows. What about a drawing challenge? That could be fun. You like Pokemon Go? I should repost my Pokemon Go information in my Discord. Warframe's impossible to wrap your head around if you don't use external sources for information. Facts. Facts. I think that's one thing that the game either does very right or very wrong. Because of how complicated the game can feel, you do absolutely have to use like the Warframe wiki, or for me, like I'm better off just using my friends. You guys are far more knowledgeable than I am. But yeah, I think there is no shame. And actually, as I said, and I will keep repeating myself, most of the Warframe community has been extremely helpful and communicative. They don't mind questions. They like to help. Most people aren't assholes in the community. I've only heard very few stories about toxicity, which again, there's toxic people in many games, but I think with the game not being quite so competitive, it doesn't lend itself to toxicity in the same way that a game like Rocket League does. And I also know plenty of non-toxic people in Rocket League, guys. So I'm not hating. I am not. These are just my observations based on my very limited experience. Such long legs we have. Ah la la la. What kind of drawing challenge are we thinking? I did. Oh, you made bacon. Oh, you made the turkey bacon? Let's go. I just saw that. I will nom on some turkey bacon. Pokes found like this Costco thing of turkey bacon. It's yeah. And then of course the leftover pizza is gluten-free pizza because I've been having to eat gluten-free with my immune system being funky. So we'll deal with the pause later. Just ignore my very fast shapes here. Got this tail popping through. I like the paddles at the end of this guy's tail. Little skinny Kavat leggies. Sometimes I will just draw the suggestion of where I want something to be, and we'll finish it later. So yeah, that's my very rough Kavat body shape. Let's go. It's not going to be exactly like my reference picture, but we'll take it. To those of you who are here from the Warframe community, what was I going to ask? Oh, I just learned about the hashtag #TennoCreate. So I might be implementing that on my Warframe streams very soon. I feel like from reading into it, it is a way to get discovered by the Warframe community, by DE, Digital Extremes actually, and recognized as a more official content creator. So I might start doing that. I would say starting Tuesday, because normally I do stream Warframe on Tuesday, but it would probably be Thursday this week with my doctor's appointment. Speaking of doctors. But we'll see. We'll kind of play Tuesday by ear. If I get in a later stream, then I'll do it. Depends on how I feel. We're just gonna finish up a couple details on this dude, and then maybe I'll draw a regular kitty cat on the next page, and then we'll call it. Again, thanks for being patient with me, guys. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Right now, I'm just being extremely sketchy. So, but yeah, I shattered my this hand. I could do a Kubro. I could either do a separate stream for it, or I could try to draw one real quickly, since we're just, it's kind of like a Warframe stream right now. But yeah, so that's why I think I was trying to show this on camera before. Here's my left hand. It's my right hand. When I make a fist, you see my pinky. So yeah, I have a metal plate right here. But fortunately, I got surgery in my hand after I broke it, and it's still very, very functional despite having that little funky pinky crossover thing. So I am very fortunate. I do eat left-handed. I throw left-handed, but I grew up mostly drawing and writing right-handed because I had pencils forced into my right hand, crayons, when I was little. I'm from that generation, where the teachers claimed that it would be far easier for me to exist in a world dominated by right-handed people. Hi, Jada. The animal looks serval. Can you show bloody art in my Discord server? It depends on if it's tasteful and not something that's related to like self-harm or like, I guess, bad violent. I'm trying to think of the word. Something that wouldn't like break TOS. I don't mind blood. Dude, here. I'm gonna switch cameras real quick again. I'm gonna say hi. So these are Kavats Sniper Red. They're not my original characters. These are the companion animals in a game called Warframe. Well, welcome in. You're just listening on your AirPods. Aw, let's go. A lot of people here. Well, I'm happy to entertain you while you're chilling at the beach, or whatever. As you read the wiki constantly. I need to. You're ambidextrous, but you write left-handed. Let's go. Blood fine. Yeah, there we go. Blood fine. Heinous blood axe. Possibly not. But yes, I do have a whole channel on my Discord for art. I should be posting in there more too. Again, thanks for following, Jetta. Eventually, I'll try to have a face camera that works while I'm actually streaming my art. But Dragon, well, welcome in. And if you end up doing playing a little more Warframe, like I said, I stream a lot of Rocket League and a lot of Warframe. We'll be mixing it up tomorrow a little bit with the Star Wars Day. I might even open up Lego Star Wars. Okay, I don't know yet. I can see if I can find my I have an old costume. So maybe it should still fit. It's fine. My eye is still crossing a lot, so this is also how you can tell I'm tired. Let's turn again. I am an artist who has weird depth perception. It's okay. It's okay. So maybe I'll pull up a Kubro reference before I get off tonight. Here we go. All right. Skipping back over, I just wanted to say hi. Oof. Rolling my chair. Finish this little buddy real fast. Boomskis. And I am planning on doing more art streams, guys. Like I said, this is my second one ever. I want to do them once or twice a month, if not more. We are, by we, I mean, I know I have to do it to get over my anxiety for it. I'm, like that. I was trying to decide if I wanted to play a little game at the end of my stream or not. We'll see how I feel in a short bit. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow for Star Wars Day. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm open to suggestions. I'm still not completely in love with the Fortnite version of Battlefront, so I might even just again open up regular Battlefront. do that. But we'll see. We'll see. They did. They tried to replicate it. It's not quite the same. Scooch this over a little bit so we pop in these little paddle tails. Keeping it loose. So I would say it does look like a serval, by the way, sniper. You could be at home playing video games, but second, hey. I always say, first of all, again, I am so happy that you're stopping by to say hello. But if you guys ever have real life stuff, I definitely like don't let life pass you by for real. It's healthy to touch grass, sand, get some sun, you know. I try to implement balance in my own life as best as I can. Sometimes I overdo the movement part because I am believe it or not, you guys see me sitting when I'm playing games. That is probably the only time that I ever actually sit still besides when I sleep. I struggle to even sit to watch TV because I'm constantly moving. But I think when I'm playing video games, my brain is like, oh, okay, like I'm actively doing something with my hands. Same with art. Like I might be sitting stillish. But yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and maybe I'll pull up a Kubro. Finish on that. I might just have to Google for a reference on it. I'll just keep this guy simple. There's some really cool spot details and stuff, but we don't have to do those right now. Also, Relentless, if you're still here, I know that you posted a picture of your Kavat. Maybe we can do that separate here. I ended up going with some of the ones Pokes found just quickly because they were pretty clear for me. All right, so we got our little like quick Kavat spread here. I think this one's very creepy. The angles got really weird, but it's okay. It's okay. You avoid playing in the IRL server as much as you can. Wait. Yeah, okay. I understand yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. I tend to align with this. All right, there were my foxes from my previous art stream. I don't know if it's very clear, but yeah. So we did foxes. They're kind of canine-y. They're kind of canine. Yeah, good. There we go. We got our Kavats. Yeah, they're cuties. I love foxes. And then this was, I think this was Relentless. This was your Kavat with the armor. So there we go. Do I have time? How long have I been streaming? Probably not been that long. An hour and a half. Let's see if I can find a good example of a Kubro. Scoot that over. I'll scoochies over here for a second. Full cam. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up my browser. I'll probably be sitting here crossing my eyes again, like I like to do with you guys. Let's go. My camera's a little funky right here, probably from when I did my push-ups. That's right. Thanks. Thank you. Star Wars Day tomorrow. Battlefront 2 or Lego Star Wars or both. Or Warframe's like Star Wars, right? We're in space. Deciding. My eye is still crossing. It's so bad today. Don't know what's up. Some of the Kubros remind me of warthogs, the ones that have like the face kind of tilted up. Let's see. The canine-like companions. As much as I love the Kavats, my first Kubro's name, by the way, was Butt Munch. I should have just pulled a picture of Butt Munch from my from my Warframe. And then who was it? Search lotus pattern Kubro. Okay. See what we find here. Maybe. Okay, I see it on the face, on the forehead. All right, we could quickly do that. We could do this. Let me copy. And again, guys, this is not my intellectual property. This is property of Digital Extremes and they're the creatures in Warframe. I don't know how many, most of you guys probably know because I repeated myself, but just in case, just covering my own ass in a way. Like, I love ass. Oh, wait, did I do my PP check today? I forgot. I like how I jump from ass, PP check. I like to peg my bots. Fine. We're keeping things interesting. I know this is an art stream, guys. It is an art stream. Alrighty. We'll do a quick little kavat, a kubro. Sketchy. That'd be fun. Hi Amber. I did, I can't check. Wait, what was my PP size earlier? Fine. I don't even remember. Let me recheck my PP. Where are we? Yeah, I forgot my PP check. Oh, I was only 5 inches. Okay, sorry. I pegged my bot with 5 inches PP. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me honest. I couldn't remember. Well, you know what I haven't done? Can I destroy you? No. No. 20 inches. Yeah. You'd think with my 5 inches, my blood would be in my brain. I'd be fine. All right, let's go back over this sketch. We are going to do, oh, let's go for 12 inches. By the way, guys, I keep my PP check very unrealistic, but at least the 5 inches is realistic-ish. Draw full claim. Okay, I'm scooching. I've got my quick little Kavat reference, or Kavat, I keep saying that, my Kubro reference, ready to go. So this is what I found, Zez. You can tell me if this is what you were thinking. These guys? Maybe. Now let's over here real quick. Like my nails, friends, it's not gonna last. I pick it off very quickly. How much is 20 inches in stickers? Somebody's gonna have to do that for me. The stickers are having a great time. Yeah, marrying and then spraying. And I pegged Nightbot. So there we go. Checks out as we know. I love to peg my bots. Maybe bat. Maybe it's like a bat-like face that thinking a Kubro has. Like it's a very specific large nose shape. About 50, give or take 5. Damn. Sounds far more massive even. Again, to those of you guys who are hanging out or just lurking, thank you again. I'm very nervous when I do these kinds of streams. A pleasure to have you though, regardless. I wonder if I can even capture the pattern right now. Or furry. Alright, so we're gonna start light still. The half a meter. You're not an elephant. What? What if you got 50 inches though? It's more fun if it's unrealistic. We could have normal size peepees, or we could pretend to be walruses, blue whales, and elephants. So joking. Okie dokie. Yeah, their noses are so interesting. They kind of come up off the face a little. I would almost say it's like a combination of a bat and a dog. Maybe. That line was an accident though. 100 centimeters. Just enjoy it while you have it, you know? But I am starting to get hungry for dinner, so I will probably end and save video gamings on stream for tomorrow. Now I am willing to do where I draw your pets, guys. I know I keep saying that, and I have done some people's pet drawings. I haven't done your pets. I've done pet drawings while on vacation and whatnot, and shared in my sketchbooks on my Discord. But as far as doing them live on stream, we have not attempted that yet. Could be a good future stream for funs. The nose is tripping me up. That's the other thing with drawing like these creatures that are kind of like a mythical creature, like a not real animal, is you've got a lot of room for interpretation. But I also like my brain is wanting to draw like a dog, you know. I don't know if I'll be able to get this pattern correct for this guy right now. There we go. I do love to do Petsy. You already know it. All right, who am I hugging today? Oh, hi, Heart. I would say happy birthday, but it is officially the week after your birthday week. Although, you know what? We're still within the 7 days of your birthday. Never mind. Happy birthday. Happy belated. I'm about to go heat up some pizza for my dinner. Leftover pizza. Don't worry, I'll eat it hot just for you. Apparently turkey bacon. Had some. Thanks. Thanks. Whew. I am not sure I'm a fan of my proportions on this Kubro guy. But still we're just gonna go with it. Because I do like the pattern. I just don't know if I gave the pattern enough room in my sketch. Oh yeah. You low-key want a lotus pattern Seneca or Rosca Kubro, but you don't want to waste €9 just to get a skin. No hugs for you. No hugs for you. I needs a hug. Who wants to come give me one? Alright. I could get a live hug from a wild Valru, but she's not home right now. I should reinstate my manslave pokes redemption though. That used to be a thing. Actually, you might even remember it. Took a bit, Julia. Welcome back. How have you been? How's your oh, my pencil is like dying on me. Look at my fancy sharpener. I think my brain is slowly slipping. Oh look, I do get a wild hug. Here guys, look, hold on. I don't want to roll over here. Here's my wild hug. Look guys, I asked and now I'm getting one. You ready? There it is. I'm special. I'm special. All right. Hi, Julia. I unplugged myself. I completely rolled my rolling chair over my headphones, which is very whoopsie. Yeah, Wild Val. And now she's gone. Now she's gone. See? I do get hugs. Ha. You guys should be jealous. By the way, guys, Val has been very diligent with learning and doing art. So I've been quite proud of her as well. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to give this pattern justice, but I do like it. So maybe I'll finish it off stream and send you a picture. Zezerot. Need to get a line up this way. Because, yeah, I didn't leave enough space for some of it somehow. I actually still haven't paid for any cosmetics in Warframe, but it's coming. I feel like Digital Extremes is worth supporting with my monies. Yeah, a wireless headset would be ideal. Or like even earbuds, because I do need to get new glasses and I cannot wear glasses with my current headset because they hurt my ears badly. Yeah, I am struggling with this dude. He almost looks like a rhino. Um, very much like a rhino. So let's go back to our Kubro next time, maybe, or I'll do it. I'll finish him off the stream. I don't know why I didn't give him enough space. So yeah. Probably between me like scooting back and forth and detaching my headset. Here. They've got such an interesting face shape though. You're probably gonna buy the Tenocon digital pack. Let's go. Alright, what's in the digital pack? Also guys, sorry for the ads. She should do the narrative for Warframe. It was perfect. Oh, Val, she did a good job. So, okay, in case you guys were wondering, here. Let me go ahead and move this here. So, I finished I keep skating back and forth. It's an art stream, but I'm like struggling right now. I finished the 99 second story thing. What do you call it? When you finally have all the people like you at the hex. And so I was able to go from level 3 to 4. I'm now hot and fresh. It's redoing the New Year's thing. Hi Armda, the finale. That's right. And so at the very end of the finale, Val was getting ready for bed, and I had her come in here. I was just playing in my Discord, and so like I gave her the headphones so she could listen to the end of the story. She did a good job. I think the what's the hand? I'm throwing gang signs. They're not gang signs. The dude behind Lloyd, the big like statue face, and like it drops like a. She's like, he's throwing peace signs. It's like, yes, he is. What's up, Armda? All right. Guys, I am getting hungry for dinner. I know I didn't stream very long, but there's some unique cosmetics. Why is my eye crossing so much when I'm reading? This is horrible. Love you guys. I love you guys. Access to a special Tenocon relay where Barrow shows up with his entire inventory. Let's go. Okay. Maybe I'll look into purchasing this. Armda, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You're only slightly nervous for tomorrow since you're getting a full medical check since the stress you have. Elevated blood pressure. Julia, I love you. I hope you, yeah, I feel you on the stress. So good luck. I've got my doctor's appointment on Tuesday, but I'll be fine. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and end stream. I need to go eat dinner. I might get on for games tonight, but probably not stream it. I will be back tomorrow for Star Wars Day. So if you guys want to see, this is what we completed today. I know it was very short. I know. Zez, thank you for hanging out. And also good luck with your appointment tomorrow. So we just got a quick little Kavat. I know I rushed through the Kubro thing. We got our Kavats here. Property of Digital Extremes, my friends. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. You've been eating a shit ton of garlic. Isn't that more so for cholesterol than blood pressure? It's probably good for both. It's probably good for both. All right. Oh, wait. Let's see if, is anybody streaming that we know? We could guide a little raid real quick. Armda, also, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Let's see who's live, though. I just, I started my stream late and I put off dinner. Sadly. Cold pizza lover. Okay, we're raiding Heart. I don't know what Heart's doing right now, but we're raiding Heart. Oh, he's playing Crimson Desert. Let's go. All right, so let's send some love to Heart Carver. It is actually, garlic is good for a lot of things. It is also good for keeping away the vampires. Big loves. All right, so keep your eye on my Discord. I don't know what time I'm gonna start stream. I might start a little later, end a little later, go a little longer. We're gonna have fun. I love Star Wars Day. So, the games are in the air, but they will be related to Star Wars. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Big loves. Good luck, everybody, with your Mondays, your sleeps, everything else. Stay safe. Thanks for stopping in for my quick little art stream, and I will catch you all tomorrow.